Alright, let's go.
Driven from our homes by the toxic spores, we kept wandering, looking for shelter. But not in our wildest dreams did we imagine what we would find.
Welcome in, Foxy. How's it going? Okay, what have we found? How am I? I'm doing pretty well. I'm glad to be back. I'm excited to see where this game goes. And we'll see. This is Alto Waltro. Ah, there you are. Good to see you, my friend. Interesting that she's wearing... is that a rebreather? I don't even remember what bird this is. What did I put in there? I'm having memory issues. I don't even remember what redeems I got. You got your snacks? You're ready? Let's go. What snack are you having? Hope you're having a good snack. My snack earlier was pineapple. I got some... I bought some... it sounds like a woodcock. It could be. I'll have to check after. I don't remember. I put in a bunch of new birds. Some that... Hula hoops. Oh, nice. I don't remember. What are hula hoops again? That's a cereal, no? Or am I stupid? Or are those the little onion rings? I don't remember. Alright. So aside from her wearing a rebreather, which is a little weird, she says... crisps. Okay. Ah, there you are. Good to see you, my snacks are corn dogs? Isn't that a bit much for a snack? I would say. If it is the thing I'm thinking of, that seems that's a pretty hefty snack you got there, Bob. Right. After all the years we've traveled, all the hardship we've endured together, who would have thought we'd run into an ombu of all things? It's truly amazing, isn't it, dear? We might be the first humans to have seen one in a couple 100 years. But the poor thing seems exhausted and has gone back to sleep for now. I have thought that ombu slept underground, but the poisoning of the soil must have woken it up. Oh, then it's your lunch? That's fair enough. Any snack can become your lunch or dinner if you have enough of them. But please do have a healthy diet. I don't want to be responsible for... I don't want to be responsible for your bad health by suggesting you eat rubbish. Let's not make that happen. They're round crusks you can put on your fingers, like rings. Oh, those... okay, I think I have an idea what they are. I think my fingers are too big for those, though. If I remember well, at least the ones I saw, you need pretty small fingers to actually put them on. You'd probably get really greasy, too. I'm not sure I like the idea. But I hope they're tasty. I hope you like them. Right. So the poisoning of the soil must have woken it up. A show off. I don't know what part of showing off. There's someone who has... Maybe I'm buying the wrong brand. It's not a matter of showing off. It's a matter of me buying the wrong brand of crisps and I buy the tiny ones. At the size of that, I don't think it's really showing off by me saying that I have fat fingers. That's not a good thing, right? Like Funyuns, but yeah, I was thinking more, I don't know. I know what Funyuns are, but I don't think we have those. I think that's more... Isn't that the stateside brand? I don't know what we have over here. In Europe. The mainland Europe. Just over here with your little hands. That's fine. I like. There's nothing wrong with having any size of hands. They are all legitimate. Hey, welcome in, M. How's it going? How's today treating you? How's your Monday? Right. So, the elders are discussing. I wonder if it can even sustain itself up here on the surface. But if we take care of it, it might take care of us in return. But if push comes to shove, we might have to prioritize our own well-being in order to survive. Europe is much healthier snacks, that's for sure. That's very debatable, Hope. That is very debatable. I'm pretty sure you could find some really greasy and sugary things over here too. Besides, you can still import food. Monday was all about horse racing. Oh, are you also playing the... is it called? Is it called Uma Musume? Is that the name? I don't know if I pronounced it correctly, but it's the new gacha, right? That everyone's on about. Hope you're having a lot of fun with it. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, great. I'm glad you're having fun with it. I'm not really one for gacha gaming, so I'm gonna give this one a miss. Besides, I am deadly allergic to horses, so I don't think this is the game for me. So that is a decision that we would like to pass on to you. We may have led our people here, but I think this is a good opportunity for someone new to take over. Okay, so what you're saying is you don't want to take the responsibility of caring for the onbu, or when life takes a bit of a downturn and we have to prioritize our own well-being over the onbu. You don't want to take responsibility for that if you let me to do it. It's been a while since you saw this game. Yeah, it recently released. I know it's been around in early access for a very good while. And I was looking at it, but I never got around to playing it. And now, as you can see from the pinned message, I was given the opportunity to try this game. So... Oh, not a fan of horse racing. Why is not into it? That's fair. There's a game for everyone out there, and some games are not for everyone. That's for sure. You don't like it because you like horse racing. I would probably not enjoy it because I don't like gacha. Those things are all very fair. To ease the transition, I could teach you a little of what I learned. Tutor you even. A tutorial, so to say. What do you think? Yeah, that sounds pretty alright. Okay, let's see. Let's pause the game first before we do anything, because we have to see what is going on. The tutorials that appear here will teach you everything you need to know. But if you ever want to double check something or read about it in greater detail, you can also always consult the Elder's Notebook. Open it by clicking this tutorial with the book button in the top right of the screen, or by pressing, I think that's G? Yeah, G on your keyboard. So let's have a look first. Oh wow, look at that. Oh wait, okay, we can zoom all the way out. Oh, that is pretty. That is very pretty. Oh, the people, they're 2D people. That's really cool. It's a nice aesthetic. Oh, actually, I think everything is 2D. Oh, that is a very cool aesthetic. That's not something I've seen very often. That's very stylish. And it looks like we have quite a bit of space to work with, but I do wonder... we're gonna run out of space at some point, aren't we? Okay. You used to work in a horse racing derby? The game is too fast compared to real life. I feel bad skipping. I would argue a real derby would take a lot longer. But it's very cool that you used to work in one. Where you, if I can ask, what were you doing? Or what was your responsibility? Okay, so beside of that, looks like we have okay, a lot of temperature gauges. We have, what's this? Happiness, metabolism. We have a resource bar over here. We have people, food summary, challenge. Disable tool, priority tool, harvesting. Okay, so these are all the tools that we can use to tell our villagers what to do. But let's go have a look at the book then. Okay. So the goal of the game is to try to survive as long as you can. To do so, you have to provide your villagers with shelter and food, research new technologies, and scavenge materials from all kinds of biomes. Also, don't forget to take care of Onbu, your giant companion. If all your villagers or Onbu die, it's game over. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So, Onbu has to live, we have to live, otherwise it's over. Let's have a quick look at the other things. Okay, so it looks like we have... Okay, zooming, moving. Okay, I can control game speed, pretty standard. Okay, we can change the views. Ponies. I'm not seeing much ponies here, but if you try Uma Musume, there's plenty of ponies or horses in there. Okay, so harvest, deconstruction, that's all fair. I'm not gonna read through all of this. We're gonna try, see. Okay, yeah, so the game is telling us how to move the camera. The game is telling us that I can change the game speed. Make sacrifices to the blood god for better harvests. I don't know if corn was much for agriculture, but I like your idea. We can probably actually. I just see someone on Steam launching Uma Musume. That's pretty funny. All right, let's have a look. So 4, 5. Oh. Okay. That's how we switch views. You did the bets, winners, multipliers, incomplete winnings due to disqualification, and other complicated. Oh, okay. So you were taking the bet. You were working on the bets. That's cool. And yeah, I do understand there's probably a bit of complicated math that you have to do. Okay. A bookie, yeah. That sounds like you were a bookie. That's cool. All right, so open the building menu. And we need to find woodcutting camp. Okay, let's see. So let's probably put one here. There seems like a pretty good place to put one. And we'll also put one over here. And let's start the game. Let's see what they're doing. There we go. Okay. So we're getting message buildings with red flags. And that is because nobody is working on them. Alright, let's send some people in. Oh, hey, Van, thank you so much for the sub. How's it going? As always, I will prefer if you give it to charity, but if you would like the emotes, don't let me stop you. And I really appreciate it it's been 2 years. That is insane. Thank you so much. What's up, bro? I'm doing good. I'm glad to be back, and I'm very happy to see you as well, Van. How's life going? You've been to any more tournaments recently, or are things calming down a little bit for now? All right, let's see. So we need to build a mining camp, which apparently needs to go close to the rocks on Boo's back. It doesn't look like I'm allowed to put it here. Then I'll put it here because it's about the same and it's a little closer. And we will send some people to work. Okay. All these resources will require some sort of storage. Build a material storage to store a variety of resources. It can be found in the storage section. Let's go. I'm all good. You've been doing a lot of work, exercising and fighting game preparing. That sounds amazing. Sounds like everything is going really well. I'm very glad to hear that. Yeah, from my side, it's a lot of work as well. A lot of juggling around things with the move I'm going to be doing soon. So it's been a lot of furniture shopping. It's been a lot of checking things that I need, getting everything ready. This weekend I'm going to be moving my gaming setup over, so I'm going to move the setup over. I'm probably going to throw a temporary mattress in there at that point, because once I move the desk over, it means that I can no longer, not comfortably work anymore. A lot of IKEA. Actually, no. I did have a look at IKEA, but I wasn't really a big fan of the furniture, so I got my furniture from somewhere else. Also, this is my first proper place, so I decided to go somewhere else. But I did go to IKEA to buy a lot of kitchen equipment. There were a lot of small things that IKEA was very good for. I got mixing bowl, mostly kitchen. I got a lot of kitchen things from IKEA. These mixing bowls, spoons, not cutlery really, but ladles. I got a sieve from IKEA. Scissors. Yeah, we're talking pretty menial things, but IKEA is pretty good for that. Not sponsored, by the way. That's cool. Yeah, it is really nice. Okay, where is that storage camp? Where should I put you? Probably somewhere in the middle. Proud of your comment, thank you. It's been a while, and it took me a while to search for... something that I really liked, and let's just say that getting a place is not always the easiest in terms of paperwork that needs to be done. But now it's all finally done and all good. Right, so let's see. So it looks like people are working on getting the logs that we need to build the storage. It also looks like there's a bunch of berries on the floor. There's some tools, which apparently they need to build. And everything else seems to be going pretty well. So the biggest problem seems to be, we need to wait for the logging to happen. You can also notice up here we have the resources. So you see there's a couple logs, a couple stone that we are slowly gathering. And once they get the material storage sorted, that should be okay. So far, pretty standard city builder stuff. You might also remember, we have played a couple of these on the channel. You know I'm more about the automation games, but city builders are also very cool. There are a couple that... I've played a couple on the channel, and there are a couple others that I want to revisit at some point, or visit at some point, because there's a couple that are very highly rated, but I never really got around to. One example to give is I definitely want to try one of the Anno games on the channel, because that was a series that I used to like a lot. And unfortunately, I'd need to check out first which one to get, because I mostly played the old ones, the very old ones. And I think I played 2070, which was not very good. So we'll have to see about that. Okay, so our villagers are going to need food. One sustainable way to get food is by constructing a berry gatherer near berry bushes, which is in the food category. And I am going to need to find some berry shrubs. Oh, this is a very big building, actually. Oh, it looks like there's a whole bunch of them over there, so we'll stop that there. And we need to assign someone to work there. There we go. Interesting, there's such a big building. That would be... Also not sponsored yet. I don't think IKEA needs my sponsorship. They're pretty... well known enough. I don't think they need me to shill for them. Besides, I don't think it's gonna help us, because it doesn't look like there's any... if I look at the world map, it doesn't look like there's any... It doesn't look like there's one nearby, so it's not gonna help these people anyway. So, let's have a quick look. Yeah, okay, we should be getting the wooden logs there pretty fast. I do wonder, so we supposedly have 10 people, and 4 of them are... Oh. The Ombu sleeps. Okay, it was already sleeping, no? Oh, there it is. Look at you. Imagine not having one nearby. Yeah. We used to not have one nearby, and then they built one about 10 minutes from my place. So... not exactly a problem to get that sorted. I do wonder what they're on about. I have a feeling that what they're not happy about is that there is no... there's no housing, probably. That's what they're saying. But we will get that sorted in due while. That's not going to be a problem. As soon as we get a couple other buildings sorted. Okay. Clay gathering. So that's going to be the next material that we need. Okay, so these are clay deposits. Oh, there's a whole bunch of them here. Let's go put that there. We'll assign some people to work on them. They have to sleep outside in the heat and humidity and be mosquito food. I would be angry too. Hey, I don't know what the ecosystem here is like. Maybe mosquitoes are actually a little useful on this setting. And even in real life, they have a use in the food chain. I'm pretty sure that they're not just straight up parasites, but I will admit I do not like them either. They are very annoying. The males are pollinators? Okay, yeah, there you go. Alright, so you there seems to be scrounging for berries. That's pretty good. I do have to say I really like the art style. I think the 2D on top of the 3D is pretty nice, and it's not something a style I see too that's super common, but it's very well done. Alright, let's see. 2 nomads would like to settle. If your village's happiness is high enough, the village will periodically attract nomads. Once they have arrived, the widget at the top of the screen will light up. Click it to accept them. Yes! Welcome in. So we have 2 new people. I forgot to check, by the way, what they are named. Oh yeah, here's Foxy. Let's see. Bruno. Dan. You are... M is here. Volp is working on the tree here. Lolita is here. And No is also logging. And it looks like everyone else doesn't have a customized name just yet. Okay, so they should be working on the clay camp. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, we're going to be getting some clay then. And to build more advanced buildings, we're going to have to research them first. Alright, well, let's... where are we going to put this? Name one of them... I don't get the reference. I'm not going to name things randomly because... while I do trust you enough to know that's probably not offensive, I don't know where it's from, so I'm not gonna take that. I don't want to get into trouble for naming them weird things. I hope you understand. We already named the Onbu Ancient Chimkin, so I think I get a pass on this one. Right, so we have the stone. I'll probably speed up the game a little bit. Because right now, all we're doing is waiting for resources to be harvested. Especially our cool clay workers here are getting a whole bunch of clay from the deposits. So, do they actually sleep? No, apparently we have... Okay, apparently my villagers do not need sleep. They can work 24 hour shifts. That's very good. See, other games, they have these pesky things like day-night cycles and fatigue. Sleep is for the weak, exactly. We can work all day. Oh, there's something. Okay. Certain actions... Let me try to slow the game down a little bit first. So, certain actions cause status effects that affect Onbu and your village. They are displayed along the right side of the top bar, which is rain. So rain falls upon Onbu and raises humidity. Okay, so... Oh, we're moving? Damn, that must be really scary if you live on top of that and everything starts shaking like that. Oh, are we moving? Well, we're not moving away yet, but it looks like Onbu is waking up. It's not sleepy anymore, so... Right. That's crazy, yeah. Oh no, we are moving. We're moving. There we go. Looks like we're slowly going places, but I'm not exactly sure where. It looks like for now we can only follow this path. There's an abandoned encampment over there. Okay, we'll slowly make our way there, and it also looks like, yeah, there's a rain cloud that is passing over. But yeah, we're on the move. Let's go. Okay, so we're gonna slowly build this research building. And let's see. You currently don't have any free workers, so construction will not be done. So we have to unassign someone from building, which will probably be... I'll probably take them off the stone works because we have quite a lot of stone, and I think we'll need wood more. Okay, so now that the research is finished, research air wells. So click the research button or press T to open the research tree and open research air wells, which extracts water from the air, works better at the high humidity levels, and there is no water in the desert. We need some wood to research it. Okay, so... Oh, they get cool outfits, it looks like, and they are now doing research. Okay. I'm probably going to have a look at housing, right? Because I have a feeling they might not be very happy if I don't build them any housing. So let's give them some tents. So it looks like I need 6 of them, Where should we house them? Probably over here. Looks okay. Okay, let's do some 6 houses. Let's build a little road as well. And we'll build a little road over to a couple other things. There we go. There we go. Well, the problem is I only have one person who can do construction, so now they're going to see this horrible task of having to build 20 million roads. They're going to be very frustrated. And also you make a very good point. I am very happy that nobody has motion sickness on this thing, because otherwise they would not really have. Poor guy. Every time. Alright, we have some more villagers, which means I need another tent. Okay. So hopefully they will help do construction work, and we can get some... we should be able to get some tents built pretty fast, and then we can give them a nicer place to live. Okay, the research is also meanwhile continuing. Okay, so one of our tents is already going up. That's really nice. Food is going down a little bit. I actually wonder, what does the challenge button do? Oh, the challenge button shows if we have any difficulty settings on. And right now it says tutorial, so there's no... yes. There's nothing so far, which is okay. Alright, our research is done. So let's see what we can do. This needs a resource that I cannot use. But I can research the farm, which sounds like something we should have. Oh, there's actually quite a lot of things. Oh, there's actually quite extensive research tree. That's cool. Hopefully there's going to be a lot of useful things in there. And so the game is saying we need to build an air well. And put it somewhere. So let's probably put it here. So berries are a good source of food, but your villagers appreciate variety. Cultivating crops requires water, so build an air well and assign workers to it. The air well can be found in the food category in the building menu. The air well's efficiency depends on the current biome's humidity. You can check the humidity at the humidity display, which is, it's normal. There is nothing toxic, and it's pretty cold. So villager happiness. So they're homeless, which makes them a little bit unhappy. And otherwise than that, they get happier from the quality of the food, if there's decoration, and if their housing quality. So on average, the housing quality is really low because most of them are homeless. So we're working on that. And it looks like if I don't keep them happy enough, then we cannot attract new nomads, which means we have no population growth. There's a very similar system to other games I played, which is the more you go into the game, the more demanding your villagers get. Especially remember from playing something like Anno, it gets really annoying if you have aristocrats because they need 20 different things to be happy. It's very annoying, but you do need them for stuff. So not much you can do about that. Okay, I'll probably set this building to be slightly higher priority. Well, high priority, because I would like them to build this first instead of the tents. You remember the other game where you had a moving village? Was it Airborne Empire? Because it's the same publisher. There's a flying one. Yeah, it's Airborne Empire. I don't think it's not the same developer, but it is the same. It's the same publisher. And I did mention that to them when they reached out to me again. I mentioned that I really liked Airborne Empire, and that game is still in early access, so I said I would revisit it once it's a bit more complete. And that's also the reason why you wonder sometimes if you don't see me continue playthroughs a lot. And that also has to do a lot with if the game is in early access, I'll usually give it a go and then hold off for a little bit until it gets a bit more polished. Okay, we have researched the farm. So right now we can... unfortunately, the drink display is only on the break screen. No, on the chatting screens. So it's not going to do very much right now. I'm sorry. It's a bit of a leftover from... I used to have drinks at the bottom of this screen, on the gaming screen, but then I switched over to this TV and... well, they're not there anymore. Okay, let's see. So we can have makeshift housing, but inhabitants are more susceptible to poison because it's cramped. That doesn't sound very nice. Pantry for food storage. We can landscape, so we can put some decorations, and we can use make a horn blower, which we use to issue commands to Umbu, which it may or may not follow. Let's probably get that because it feels like making being able to direct Umbu, even though I don't think we have much direction right now. It might become useful in the future, so let's do that. In the meantime, we're going to see if we can get this air well sorted. And let's see if we can build a whole bunch of things. I'm going to speed up the game a little bit just because I want to get the air well going. There we go. So now we probably should start building it. There we go. That looks very good. And after that, we'll get working on the tents again. There we go. It's done. Okay. So the research building has nothing to do. Disable it for now. I mean... I'll do it for the tutorial, but I would like them to research things. But you know what? In the meanwhile, we can focus on some other things. Like for now, we can build a farm. There we go. Okay, so I need a good amount of grass for this. Yeah, let's put it over there. Build a little path up to it. And we'll set this to higher prio because I do want them to build it first. Okay. You currently have several buildings that have raised warning flags to notify you that something is wrong. Which is... well, you're not researching. Okay. There's not enough wood for a tent. There's not enough wood for the farm. So there's material shortages. Okay. Well, can we build more wood logging camps? It needs tools. I have to be careful because I only have so many tools.
That's good. More passion, more energy, more energy, more footwork.
I give it a hydrate and the stretch. I'll definitely go do that in a sec.
More energy, more energy.
Let's have a look. None of any berry seeds. Right, we could probably plant more bushes, but we don't have seeds for that. Okay. So right now we're getting everything sorted for the farm. There's a lot of resources in this game. Look at that. That's crazy. Probably get the research going for that later on. But for now we're gonna have to work with what we have. Okay, I'm gonna see you after the break. I'm going to take a step away, and I don't think I'll let the game run, because these city builders usually gets a little dangerous, because poor people might run into issues while I'm away, but we'll take a quick break, alright? I'll see you in a couple of minutes. Thank you for being here. We've got some new people coming in already, so I'm going to put a bit more tents even for them. Oh, the game is moving. My bad. There we go. Right, you can hear the rain now. And where we left off was... we are building a lot of basic amenities for the people. We are collecting a lot of water because it is very damp, which is good. So we can have lots of drinkable water for the people, keep them happy. Super intense. Yes, exactly. And let's see the problem. Yeah, there's no research, and there is... That's only it. There's no research. But we can probably enable this building. And get some people working on that. Let's see. There we go. And we're already getting some tents going, so people should probably have plenty of space to sleep. That's a good thing. Let's see if they're happy. Yeah, they're already happy because there's only 4 people that are homeless now. So, and we'll probably get that sorted pretty fast, right? Because we can put down a couple more tents and it should be okay. I do need to assign people to the farm as well. So once they get that built... Ombu evacuated its bowels. I was really hoping... that was not the kind of message I was thinking I was going to get, but interesting, I suppose. Let's see. So the temperature is okay. Let's see. Okay. So the farm is not working because we have no plots. Well, I suppose we can... We can already start with... I guess something like this, no? We have a bit of farm plot around it. Seems alright. We'll do that. And they are going to be planting beets. Not exactly my favorite choice of food, but it's a start. And we have people working on the farm. Okay, excellent. And we are also doing some research, which is very nice. So we'll probably try and get this tent sorted. So that we have nobody who's homeless. That would be really nice. See, we are missing 2 houses. Borscht. I don't think I've ever eaten borscht in my life. I have eaten beets. It's not my favorite vegetable. Pretty earthy taste, but it's okay. But I have no idea what borscht tastes like, to be very honest. And so the tutorial says that right now we should probably build roads between buildings that use resources from each other. For example, between farm and air... Oh no, I put my air well here. And I put my farm over there. That's really bad because the water needs to come all the way from there. What we can probably do... What I'm going to do... is I'm going to put a new air well over there. And I'm going to actually... I think I'm going to deconstruct this one. Okay, we have researched the hornblower. And we could probably research... Let's see, what's this? Landscaping. Don't have the resources for that. We can command Onbu to eat, which needs mushrooms. We don't have that. We can discipline Onbu, but hurts Onbu and his trust. Wait, is that a drill? Are you disciplining Onbu by ramming a spike into them? That is cruel. We're not going to do that. And we can have the mycologist, which is how we get mushrooms. Okay, so we can get medicine. We can get stone. I'm thinking for now I will disable the research because I would like these people to help me build things, because we need to deconstruct a couple things. We need to build a new air well, so I would prefer if they would help me with that instead. And also that we start working the farm. So it looks like they're about to... Yeah, there we go. They're already tilling the soil. Excellent. So that means we're going to be getting some food soon. Although it doesn't look like they're really helping with... I'm going to speed up the game a bit again, because right now I'm mostly waiting for them to move the air well all the way over here. You searched the abandoned camp. Hang on. Did we do that? Oh, apparently we passed through the abandoned camp. And you find free tools. Okay. Well, free tools are free tools. That means we can build a couple more camps. That's really nice. Okay, so we're building the air well. And they already took the old one apart. Okay, nice. And we're already building a couple roads, so that's really good. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Okay. While woodcutting and mining camps are more efficient, you can also manually harvest things where you need accuracy. Let's see. Well, this tree could probably go. Okay, so they're gonna work on these first. That's fine. Prioritize any task. I mean, I'm gonna... There we go. We've already found out how to use the prioritization. Okay, some vegetation and mushroom and herbs will occasionally grow in small clusters, so keep an eye out and harvest them. So we have to... Hey, welcome in, Harmony. How's it going? How are you today? How's work? I hope it's going okay. Okay, so we need to try and harvest a mushroom and try and find a mushroom in the first place. But I don't really know what I'm looking for because I don't know what the mushroom looks like. And in the meantime, while I'm looking for a mushroom to harvest, we also need to check our villagers' happiness. Welcome back. Thank you so much. I'm really glad to be back here. I'm back at it again. I know that I was away for a week and it was really unfortunate. And I'm very happy to be back now. So thank you. Oh, no, wait. There's a whole bunch of mushrooms here. Okay. Let me get mushroom. Maybe not this, though. How do I unselect it? Can I... Okay, I guess that's not possible. But we're gonna try and get a mushroom. And we have to look at the villager happiness. Okay, they're pretty happy because they have a bit of food variety. They have a bit of housing quality, which is, well, they have tents to live in. So we need to try and harvest a mushroom. That would be pretty nice. And it doesn't look like we have any kind of camp that can really do that. So I'm probably going to remove the... increase the priority on this because... I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, okay, they're working on the mushrooms. Okay, I'm not exactly sure how long you can hold on to them, so it's probably better if we grab all of them right now. There. So they're all harvesting mushrooms now. That seems like a good idea. Let's see. Can we do it? There you go. Okay, we got a mushroom. Let's go. And we need to build a hornblower, which has to be near the head, because otherwise it cannot hear us. Save for context, Harmony. We are building a village on top of a giant... Onbu, they're called. And let's put it over here. Okay, so while they're all busy with the mushrooms, that's good. And actually the Onbu, which I can show you, we actually move. So it travels, which is why it's called the Wandering Village. And our goal is to have the village survive. Okay, we get some more people in, so that means I need to put down another tent. There we go. I'll probably put an extra one just in case if we get some more people in. So we need to survive for their needs. And we need to make sure that the Onbu stays in good health, so they have to sleep and they have to eat. And oh no, we're not gonna look at the sacrificial stuff. So eat command only works if you have enough mushrooms, but I think we can probably do it. No. What we're gonna do instead is we're gonna research mycologist so that we can get some mushrooms growing and then we can feed them, hopefully. Sacrifice. We are not sacrificing. We are not sacrificing villagers. It's not happening. This is not Cult of the Lamb. There is no ritual sacrifice in this game. Okay. Oh, hey, Serona. How are you doing? Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Are you playing Guild Wars 2? It has been a very long time since I touched that game. How are you liking it? I think I was playing it when you still had to... I think they made it free now, right? But I remember I was playing it back when it was not, when you had to actually get a copy of the game. Oh, there's actually mushrooms here. Okay. Actually, a lot of mushrooms here. I'm well, how are you? It's been a minute, but I'm glad I caught you. Thank you. I'm glad you, As always, no worries. Life gets busy. As evidenced by me being away for last week. But I'm very happy that you managed to jump in. You last played it 10 years. Is it that old? Is it 10 years old? Really? You want a new MMO to get into? Unfortunately, I'm not much of an MMO player, but I am pretty sure that there's some people in chat here who probably have more experience and would be more than happy to tell you what a good MMO would be to play. So, if anyone in chat feels so inclined, please do let us know. You played it in 15-16? Oh, really? Alright, let's get a staff in there. And we can tell Ombu to walk, to run, or to lie down and take a break. Let's tell Ombu to take a break. And the command was accepted, so now they are going to probably take it easy and have a little break. Okay, so we need to research the carpenter because otherwise we cannot make more advanced buildings, and we need to tell Ombu if we are approaching a fork in the road we can command them, and I think you, chat, might be able to command them. And by the way, I should probably check if there's been some more names out there. I should probably check the settings menu quickly to see if there's a way to show the names of the village. Thank you, no. That was very kind of you. Oh, you can actually do it like this. No, we're good. Is there no way for me to see what my villagers are named? Because I know I can click on them. So M is here. Shroom is here. Unnamed. Volp is here. Cutting trees. Oh, that's still M. Ven is working the farm. Someone is blowing the horn. I'm not exactly sure who. No is still on the trees. I'm trying to find if Sorona made it in. That would be interesting to see. I can't find you. No, also not there. They might be doing research or something. I'm sorry. And you're welcome for the shoutout, of course. No problem at all. But yeah, in terms of MMOs, I played World of Warcraft, which I can't really recommend. Sacrifice? No, there are no sacrifices. It's not happening. We are peaceful. Also, these mushrooms are decaying. I should probably get hold of them. Shroom, can get on mycologist duty. We need to get the mushrooms out of there. But yeah, I was playing. I think I was playing World of Warcraft about 2011, 2012, and then I stopped. And I played a bit of Guild Wars 1 and 2, and that's about it. I don't think I've really played anything else. Oh, I think we're getting up again. Or not. What's happening? Yeah, it looks like we're back on track again. So, let's see. I'll probably try and ask. Ombu does not trust me. Okay, well. So much for trying, I suppose. Okay, we got the mycologist. We need to research carpentry. And let's see where we can put said mycologist. Because we should be able to. Ombu food. Right, we need to find a way to feed Ombu at some point. And so mycologist needs to be in a site. It needs to... Okay, there's not actually that much space for the mycologist. Unfortunately, it looks like it has to grow... We need to grow it on the brown soil and not on the grass. So this is probably the best spot for one. Okay. Let's see what else we can do. So they're pretty happy. Give a command at the upcoming crossroad. Oh wait, this one glows? Oh, look at that. There's phosphorant. That's really cool. And yes, I know you yearn for the mines. But don't worry. There will probably be enough mining later. Don't worry about that. Okay, so everything's looking pretty relaxed. We got all the mushrooms that we needed. We're gonna work on getting this mycologist thing working, but we ran out of stone. Actually, there's not a lot. Oh yeah, because there's only one person working on the stone mines. That's not a good idea. We should probably get some more of that working. Okay, we have tents for everyone, so that's sorted. We have the clay. Where does the mine end and the undo start? You yearn for the hunt. I don't think there's going to be much to hunt here. This area is too small to have prey animals. This game looks... It is very cool. It's very cool graphic style. It's an interesting city builder for sure. And I'm excited to see where it goes. Although I know I say that for every game I play. So... Actually, I don't have a lot of... Here, I'm gonna take you off the horn. Oh, that's me! Of course I'm the one in charge. That makes a lot of sense. And it's Volp here and Saf is here working on the beats. Okay. And they're trying to find all the people. Okay. Trying to see what they're up to here. Still no Sorona though. I don't know what happened. I'm sorry. We can't seem to find you. Not even in the clay pits. Okay, researched carpenter. Okay. I do need to check though. Oh, we completely missed the crossroad. Whoops. And that was bad. Okay, so we have the carpenter, which means we can make... can be used lunch food for Ombu to eat. Gathers knowledge about Ombu. We can make Ombuologist. And we can collect dung from Ombu for fertilizer. Okay, we'll probably go with the trebuchet. And we will accept some new villagers. And build another tent for them as well. But at that point, I do need to start putting them on more resources, I think. Where was that work management screen that I had? No, not that. I knew there was a button. Is it this one? Okay. I think the hornblower is okay. Oh, we're getting closer to the sacrificed villager research. We are not researching it. There is no reason to catapult villagers into the Onbu. We can find other ways. Right, I know it's getting hungry, but there must be other ways that we can get this sorted. I really do not want to sacrifice anyone. That would be really unfortunate. Okay, so we're slowly building the roads as well. Okay. Got another tent up, so nobody's homeless. That's good. We're slowly getting all the stones for the mycologist. And actually... Oh, yeah, I do need people working on this. I have to be careful with that because I have very little free workers then. I can probably take one off the berry gatherer because I have 3 people working the farm. Actually, we'll do it like this. 2 on the farm and 2 gathering berries. That should probably work, right? And I need to check if we have another crossroads coming. No, we don't. Okay, well, we completely missed it on this crossroads, so... we're not going to be able to do this for now, but we can build a carpenter. And... You don't mind tilling the land and farming? That's okay. And we need some plots. We need mushroom plots. Okay, well, let's... We'll put one here. We'll put one here. And we'll put one over there. And we've got some mushrooms. Okay. And we also need to make a... It's not much, but it's honest work, as they say. That they do. That they do. So here, the problem is... Oh, there's not enough berry bushes. Okay, then I'm gonna free someone from here and put them on... we'll put them on carpentry as soon as we can. Can I rotate buildings in this game? Oh, someone wants to talk to me. Okay, just one second. Let's put that here then, next to the wood logging camp. There we go. Put someone to work on it. And let's see. Someone wants to talk to me. My friend, have you heard the rumors going around the village? Some people are growing concerned over a strange pile of rubble they discovered on our Onbu's back. There seems to be something buried here. It's hard to tell what that is right now, but we might be able to learn more if we dig it up. I don't know about this. Maybe it was buried for a reason. Come on, dear. Aren't you the least bit curious? Who knows? It might be something that could really benefit us. Alright. Let's dig it up, shall we? And... okay. Your berry gatherers are idle, so we need to uproot wild bushes and move them closer. Okay, let's go and do that then. Using harvest and remove. Okay, so I need to uproot. I'll put some prio on it, so... there. So now they will prioritize... we'll disable the research for now because I don't have a carpenter, so I cannot research anything anyway. So we'll tell them to uproot these berry bushes and move them a bit closer. Okay. And there's a problem with the mining camp because there's nothing to get. Oh! We gathered all the stone. Okay, well, we're gonna deconstruct it then. And I need to build another mining camp where there's more rocks, I guess. We'll probably put it over here. There's plenty of rocks here. And we'll build a little bit of a road. There we go. And then assign you all to work on this camp instead. I cannot really put camps everywhere I want though, unfortunately, because they need tools. So I cannot put them wherever I want. Okay, so let's see. So clear the rubble. We can do that. Oh, you can move camps for free. Oh no, why didn't I think of that? Okay, we need to cancel the deconstruction then. And I don't want to build a new one. And I will... oh, what's happening? Oh, wait, what is that? Oh, it's sleepy. Okay, ooh. I wasn't sure what was going on. This view is very cool though. You know, you can see the... you can see the whole village from there as well. We are lacking... water. Well, they seem to be working fine. No. I'll also tell them to uproot this, this rock. Because they cannot plant mushrooms there. I mean, it looks like they're getting water. It should be okay. Okay, let's see what are they up to. Okay, so the rock mining, the rock harvesting is back in full progress. That's good. How are our logging camps looking? So this one looks fine-ish. This one, we're gonna want to move it up for sure, and then get a road up there as well. Mostly the roads in this game, I leave them for when the villagers have nothing else to do. So at least they're doing something while they're doing construction or transporting goods around. And I'll probably have to do the same for... yeah, I have to do the same for this one. We're gonna move that one up a little bit. No rest for the wicked. Exactly. You gotta keep them busy, right? Here they're busy doing mushrooms. Here they're farming. Here their problem is not enough water, I guess. Idle hands, no, exactly. I also put someone back on the horn blower, so we have it in case we need it. Oh, it's mushrooms. Okay, nice. Let's go get some mushrooms then. Oh, we're not moving, so, well. I mean, Onbu is very tired, so... we can probably let them get some rest in the meantime. while we try to get the carpentry business up and running. Okay, so I have one person on this, but we're mostly waiting for... it's a little cold, unfortunately, for mushrooms, but it seems to be working fine. Nothing to gather. But you have more plots, no? Or is there no more water? Also, I'm pretty sure that I... How do I tell them to plant more berries, to be honest? I didn't think about that. Oh, more nomads. Okay, that's always good. Means we need to put down a little more housing. Yeah, it looks like me has nothing to do because we can't actually work on anything. And it looks like we're not getting a whole lot of water, so I'm probably going to add another air well. And tell someone to work on that. If they eat nothing for berries, you can just tell... Okay, yeah, I see. That will probably happen if you have an only berry diet. I don't feel it's going to be very good. Okay, so we're working on the trebuchet. We can't do that because we don't have a carpenter, so we can't make any planks. We're working on the air well. Probably prioritize that a little bit. And this, because those are the two things that the designated berry planter. I mean, yes, it is Lolly here, who I'm gonna name Sorona, because I can't find where Sorona is. And Sorona is now planting berries. And they are now designated berry planter. There you go. I do wonder why buildings have durability. I don't hope we get some horrible storms in this game. Double surround. There's probably there's another one hidden there, yes, but I don't know where they are. So until I find them, there are 2 of them now. Well, J Botkin. This is Jason. Jason is here. Okay. And Harmony is here. Okay, so at least we have found... How can we find everyone except you? How is this happening? Ridiculous. Okay, so we're getting some more water to go. We're getting some... Yo, fighter to death. No! The problem is I even named them... I'm the real one. Sorona Prime at the bottom of a well. Oh no. But what well? We don't even have wells. Well, we have these funnel wells, but it's not really a real well. The winner gets to be the real one. Sacrifice the other. Okay. Yes, okay. Agreed. We will find the losing one and then throw them and feed them to Onbu. We'll do that. We'll do that. Alright, they're super busy gathering all of the rubble. Okay, I see. That's why. That's what's happening. Okay. Okay, the carpenter is going. So that means that we can undisable the research. The sacrificial Sona, exactly. A Sorona. What is this? Decayed mushroom. Oh, I was too slow on gathering them. Whoopsie. That's okay, though. I do wonder where those berry seeds are. Oh, they're in here. Okay. And here, what is the problem? We don't have resources, which is... Yeah, we're working on that. So now we have 2 people gathering water full-time. The Highlander intensifies, exactly. There indeed can only be one. Okay, so the research is researching. As soon as we get enough people working on planks. And we have... mycologists doing mycology things. I think I'm probably gonna deassign a person because they seem to be complaining all the time that they have nothing to do. So I'm gonna get someone to stop being a mycologist, which is M. So M is no longer doing mycology. I think it's just me by now. I get to chill. Yeah, it's just me and my mushrooms. Do more people show up if more chatters pop up? No. So the influx of people is determined by the village's happiness. It has nothing to do with how many people are in chat. That would be... I don't know how it would feel. That would be a little ridiculous, I feel. Having the success in your game be determined by how many people show up to your channel. That would be a horrible game mechanic. I don't like that. We're not doing that. So how's this looking? Okay, they're actually almost through the whole pile. We need to research on biology. The open strats, exactly. That's the other thing. I feel if you made your game... OP strats, okay. I think also if you did something like that, I'm pretty sure that someone would instantly game the system in some way, right? And I already feel there's enough people that try and game the system in some sense anyway on Twitch, so I don't really feel like we need more of those people. I think we'd be okay with that. Or break the system. Yeah, exactly. It's probably breakable in some way. It would be a mess. I don't think it would be very cool. Okay, so everything seems to be going pretty well. You would try and break the system? Of course you would, Phil. Of course you would. Let's uproot this bush. It's kind of sitting there in the middle of nowhere, being annoying. Well, not being annoying. It's pretty, but it doesn't need to be exactly there. So we can probably move it around a little bit. While we're waiting for that, so in terms of how the moving, why are you all chilling? Oh, there's not enough wooden planks. Okay, well, okay, there we go. No more research. It's done. You are unresearched. Until we have enough wooden planks to actually research things. I'll probably put someone on making more planks, because otherwise it's going to take forever. And I don't know what the others are going to do. Probably build some roads. They're going to probably try and dig up this whole thing. Oh, mysterious structure. Let's go have a chat, shall we? How interesting. It appears to be an ancient structure. Some kind of tower, maybe. What do you make of it, dear? Interesting indeed. In all my years, I've never seen anything quite like it. Or maybe... No, it couldn't be. Either way, it seems to be in remarkably good shape given its age. The foundations are intact, and many of the other parts look usable as well. If we can figure out how they fit together and supply some of our own resources, we might just be able to repair it. I don't know what we could stand to gain from this. Our resources are limited, and in my opinion, better used elsewhere. There, isn't not knowing the exciting part? I think we should do it if we can afford to, but either way, that isn't our decision anymore, is it? Right, it's my decision. And I think we are unable to make stone slabs, so there's nothing we can do with it. Okay, so repairing this building will start the story. Once you complete it, it cannot be deconstructed. If you deconstruct it, which gives us nothing, it will unlock its blueprint, so you can start the story at a later time. Okay, let's get some more people in. We need another tent. And your village's needs have increased from 0 to 1. Okay, so they're at 7 happiness right now, and they need a minimum of 1 to not be angry. Does this turn into mortal engines when you come across another town? You have to cannibalize it. I seriously doubt it. I don't know how many ombus there are, and I think we'll be okay with being peaceful to any other ones that we run into. Although we can research poison, so I'm not sure what we need that for. Okay, let's see. So we're trying to get all the materials sorted. Getting a couple planks built. The mycologist is complaining again. I don't know why. It always seems to be a lack of mycology or mycologying or who knows. That was still an amazing clip. And I'm very happy that Lemon let me use that one. Actually, I think I'll give them a shout out. Because they've been doing some streams recently because they've been on a trip to Japan. And they were talking about it. It was very cool. Unfortunately, they stream at a time that I cannot really be there. I think they start past midnight my time because they're in the States. But you should definitely go check them out. They're very cool. A very cool streamer. And they are responsible for that clip. Yes. You remember an underskin being unlocked by beating the game in high difficulty with certain hostility. So there might probably be conflict. I don't know if the hostility is conflict or it's hostile conditions, as in it's rougher for the villagers. That it's going to be more difficult to keep them alive in that sense. Okay, we'll staff the research. Because we can now research the feeding trebuchet, which we will need because our Onbu is getting hungry. And we need a solution for that. It also seems like Onbu needs to sleep for several days to not be EP anymore, which is a very, very long time. Let me also check if there is a crossroads coming up. No, not really. Just more mushrooms. Okay. Okay, so for now everything seems to be going pretty well. Hopefully we can start the research soon. Yes, there we go. So, okay, so this building actually does not work unless you have the full free researchers. Okay, and otherwise they are very happy to sit around and twiddle their thumbs. Okay, we'll speed up the game a bit because mostly at this point I'm waiting for the research. Waiting for resources to come in. There's not much I can do about the mysterious build. Oh. Looks like yeah, we're waking up. Okay, we're on the move again. Let's go. Is there no injector, no trebuchet, nothing else? Okay. So it turns out the hornblower cannot do very much for now, but I'll still keep them there just in case they need to do something. And we're building up on the road again. Exactly. We're going places. I do wonder if we should probably build another farm somewhere. I think we should probably. Though, what am I doing? I'm an idiot. Because all of our gathering equipment is over here, so there's no point in putting a farm far away from that. Yeah, I'll probably build it like this. There we go. Okay. We are not sacrificing villagers. Also, I don't have Onbu notes, which requires me to get the Onbuologist, which we will research. And I can also get a doctor, so I can cure. Oh, that's nice. I can also constipate Onbu. I'm not sure why I would want to do this. This sounds like a terrible idea. We can extract blood. No, why would you do that? That sounds horrible. Oh, why would you do it? Why would you be so cruel? Okay, we can build the trebuchet, which apparently lets us launch food at our lovely Onbu. The only problem is that the one place I could have put it without logging is nowhere close. So I think we're gonna have to put it behind the farm like this. Put some prio on it, so unfortunately it does mean that we're gonna have to log all of these trees by hand. Not exactly what I had in mind, but I guess it cannot be helped. How do you launch it from its mouth, from its back? Skill. A precision aim, I suppose. With skill, exactly. No, thank you. Also, I need to give these some farming plots. I didn't assign them any place to actually do farming. So let's go do that. There we go. This farmer is working. We'll accept some new nomads. 3 new nomads. Okay, so we have 1 house short. We'll put some more tents over here in the tent camp. It looks like we need to... what can we research over here? There's a pantry, stonemason. Okay, so I need the stonemason for other things. So I'll probably get the... oh, we can get different plantations as well. Okay, well, let's get the pantry then. Hey, welcome in, Fab. How's it going? Actually, why didn't I research a water tank? I'll probably have to research that after. And I also like that the game says we have a star to recommend research, but I'm not seeing any stars so far, so it's gonna be difficult. Thank you for giving the shout out. Okay, so what are we doing? We need 1 tent to go up. We have another farm going, that's fine. We have... they're working on getting the catapult up. Then we have... logging is going. We're still logging over here too. We have herbs. Okay. The food poisoning still hitting? Oh no. I hope you feel better soon, Fab. That must not be nice. Okay, research is researching. And yeah, the Umbu is getting really hungry, so we do need to... we need to find a solution for that. Oh shit, wait, this is a poll? Wait, how does that work? Did it work, or... can you... is there a poll? And wait, did it make a poll in the chat, or... huh? Do they have to type yes or no? Wait, what happens if I type yes? Oh shit, that's how it works. Too late, I suppose. But now we know how it works. Okay, well, interesting. Yes, you're too late. I'm sorry, no. We have already accepted. No, it's too late. You stop writing yes and no. We'll do it for the next decision, okay? But right now, I cannot do that. Okay, biologist also needs to... everything needs to go in the front. We'll put you over here. I will also put you on priority so that we can get that going. Just to be contrarian, what else did they expect from you, to be honest? Okay. Researching on biology needs mushrooms. I mean, I have a mycologist right here, so should be okay. But right now, what we still need to do is we need to log down. We need to cut down a bunch of trees, and then we can get the feeding trebuchet to work. And in the meantime, we are researching a pantry so we can store some food. As I'm not really sure where they're storing it right now. I hope not on the floor. That would be a lot longer than the 5-second rule. Oh, this can be harvested but reduces trust. Oh, okay. I see. So that's extra rocks, but if we harvest them, it will make the Onbu very angry. So maybe we should not do that. Okay, we have researched the pantry. Okay, that's nice. These need the onbologist stuff, so we can't exactly do that, but we could... we can't research stonemasonry. We do have a lot of clay, so we can learn how to... learn cacti, we can grow corn. And we can grow tomatoes. Let's try corn. How does one grow corn? Oh, this is the health. Okay. Onbu's health. Okay. Well, we'll leave it at this for now. Okay. So we need to build this thing. We need to build this thing. There's a lot of things that we need to build, actually. And I think actually having one mining camp is a little low. We should probably have a second one somewhere. If we have enough people to work on it, that is. Yeah, we'll put it around here, I think. Getting all the booze on the way? How's that? Because we have corn? You don't make corn from that. You don't make all of those from corn. I'm not even sure if you can distill corn into anything. Does the research create corn seeds out of nowhere? No, actually they realize what corn looks like, and then they put giant nets on the side. So the umbu walks around, and then we capture the flying corn. You do make a good point, though. Oh, this place contains fresh food. Well, we should probably... Can we tell Ombu to stop and eat? Is corn a bird? Now you... Okay, okay. Oh, yeah, there we go. There's the mushrooms. Yum, 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 yum. Excellent. Okay, that's very good. That's very good. You can turn corn into alcohol. I'm not actually sure which one, though. What do you distill? Corn whiskey. I've never heard of this, but it exists, so... Okay, so we have done some excellent numbing. That was very good. So we can move on our we can be on our way. Okay, we have researched corn. I don't really want to build this flop house thing. I think I'm okay with the tents. A water tank would be nice. If we can store up enough water, that is. Or we can track... It's 250 water. That's ridiculous. Do the mushrooms pop up on his back since it ate them? They do seem to grow by themselves. But you do know that mushrooms can grow by themselves because they release spores and then you get more mushrooms. That is. Commands Onbu to eat. That would be pretty okay actually as well as a research, but... I probably want to go for the stonemason if we can. So we need to stock up a lot of rock for that. This needs tools. No, we have tools actually. That's fine. Okay. Do we have any homeless people? The answer is no. Everyone seems to be unhomeless. So that's good. We do need to Do we have enough clay? Yeah, we do. Okay. And in terms of research, we are waiting for materials, so we're gonna disable the research for now and tell them to go and do something else. But the mushrooms, yeah, they do pop up from time to time. Yeah, no homeless people. There's no... I mean, it seems to rain a lot here. It would be kind of rude to let them sleep outside. Okay, let's see. Needs more planks. Okay, it seems like we can't seem to get a lot of planks going. Okay, so most of the planks are over here. I see. Okay, and there's a couple people bringing clay over, but not that much, it seems. How do the nomads get on the back? If we look at this... That's a very good question, actually, with skill. Yes, everything is skill-based. No... let's put the pantry over here. It's all skill... No, actually, considering we have the trebuchet technology, clearly what we do is we lower a trebuchet down, and then the nomads launch themselves onto the back, and then we lift the trebuchet back up. Okay, so unfortunately we are back to homelessness, so I do need to get a new tent built. This one already has the materials, so I probably can find someone to quickly work on that. Okay, that should be working as well. Construct a pantry. Okay, well, I am doing that. Don't worry, game. Pantry is coming. It would be easier to use the trebuchet as an elevator. Yeah, honestly, now I think about it, lowering down a trebuchet for them to use it is much more tedious than letting them ride the elevator up. So maybe that's not a good plan. Maybe we can. Oh, thank you so much, Shumi, for helping us hit our goal. That was very, very kind of you. I appreciate that a lot. Well, that means next stream I need to start a new one, right? Yeah, I appreciate it a lot. I think actually over the 2 or 3 years I've been doing this, I've been able to gather up, I think a good couple hundred. I think it's about 400 euros for charity, so I think that's a very good thing to make happen. And you notice I always keep these small goals because I always feel that if you put really big goals, then it looks very daunting. So I prefer to keep a very small one. And sometimes it also helps me. It helps me encourage as well, because then sometimes I like to match the goal as well, right? If someone puts something in, I put some of my own in. I think that's only fair. There's also other reasons why I always put a charity, but I don't really want to go over them again. You've probably heard them already a lot of times. So right now we are looking at... What are we trying to work on? So our food production seems good. We have the onbuologist. I can probably get a second one in there. Okay, someone is working on the trebuchet. Let's throw some mushrooms. So what does that look like? Preparing. Okay, so we need to probably load this thing with mushrooms and then launch it. So what does that look like? Oh yeah, we also have the pantry. Okay, so we can probably... Oh, they can't actually put food in there. Okay, they have to bring the food to this thing. Okay. And we need to get a stonemason, which is we are waiting for... well, we're waiting for stone to build the stonemason. So I need to gather up a bunch of stone first. Okay. And here they're already gathering up mushrooms to bring there. So that's pretty good as well. So they're slowly... You see there's over here someone bringing some mushrooms in. So they seem to carry them 5 at a time at least. Okay, that's not too bad. I think I could probably put someone on working the berry farm as well. Mycologist. But what resource... Is it just a water problem? Is there never enough water available? Because it's all being used by the farms, or... I'm not really sure what's up. Anyway, I just noticed we have ads hitting very soon, so I'm gonna be right back in a moment. For this break, I'll probably have to head out because it's getting a little late. But until then, let's see if we can... Well, our main goal for today is get out of the tutorial, right? Because once we get the mysterious structure built, we can start the storyline, which would be very nice. Also, we're slowly gearing up to shoot some mushrooms into our lovely onbu. And I will also see if there's anything else heading up. Okay, so it looks like there's actually settlements and mines that we can visit. Oh, there were nomads on this road. Oh, that sucks. We could have had those, but instead we might be able to find some tools. But unfortunately, it doesn't seem like we need something called a scavenger herd in order to do that, and it's not something we have access to right now. But we do get some more tools, so that's nice. That means we can put some more camps once we do need them. Okay, so we have a carpenter going full shift. We are waiting to get enough stones for a stonemason. Here we go, mushrooms. Oh, there we go. We're shooting them. Let's go. Nyom. Chomp. Mmm, tasty. Let's see, did it work? Yep, it worked. Let's go. I got an achievement for it even. Beautiful. Okay, that was a good solution. So we were able to feed Ombu. At least we don't need to worry about that. I do worry about that poison though. That seems really bad. But there's not much I can do about it right now. Okay, what's next? So mining rocks, that's good. Mining... We actually have a lot of basic resources, so that's very good, I feel. And our food supply it's been more or less stable. Although I feel that the village is probably not going to be so happy because all they eat is berries and raw beets. It's not great. They're probably wishing that they had something a little more fancy, but unfortunately right now we don't have much. We need to mostly wait until we can get stonemasonry going. A balanced diet of berries and beets, exactly. And we'll get a couple more nomads, so we need to put some more tents down again. We need the beet planter. Yeah, should be okay though. All right, let's get the research going. And apparently they're not happy anymore. Which is because... Oh, because there's a hope bonus, which is... Because... Oh, right. Okay, I see what it is. A lot of what these games often tend to do is... apparently I got... Okay, they decided to plant all these berry bushes and I got an achievement for that. Okay, that's pretty funny. So what all of these games do is in the beginning of the game you get a bonus, which is called Hope or something. Or it's a happiness booster at the start of the game. And then later on, as the game progresses, that's when... Actually, I need to try and harvest this stuff, it seems. Because this is compostable. So I need to tell them to get onto that. Because apparently it will decay soon. So that's not good. Yeah, hopefully we can get them to harvest a bit of compost. Like that. There we go. So now we have access to composting. Which I think... Right, I can tell the farm and the no, not the berries, but I can tell the farm to use compost if we have access to it. So that should also help a lot with growing things. This just makes notes. Okay. Well, not much I can do about that. The researchers are researching, it seems. That's good. We'll probably get a couple more tents for everyone so they can... do that. There we go. So now they're happy again because everyone has a house to live in. Right, it's really homelessness makes them very unhappy, which is predictable, really. I wouldn't want to live outside, even... Imagine living outside on this and it's also rocking around all the time because this thing is walking. That's gonna be bad. What are you doing? Oh, right, you're working the trebuchet, so... you can go do something else for now. We don't need you working there. Until we need to feed Ondo again, and then you can go do your thing. Actually, it's the same with the hornblower, but... I probably want to keep that there, just in case. Okay, so hopefully we can get stonemasonry going soon. And then we will be able to mason some stones, I guess. That's the best way to put it. I'll probably put that building over here because it looks like it needs to be... It's probably best being close to our quarries. Because otherwise they have to transport the stone all the way around the map. That was the mistake I made. I put the well over here. And then I put the farms over here. So then I moved my wells to be right next to the farms. Which made a lot more sense, actually. And same with the carpenter. It's fairly close to our wood camps. Okay, let's put that building over here. Let's prioritize it a bit. And in terms of research, we can probably have a look at what we need. So, hut needs stone slabs. Hola, welcome in, Jade. How's it going? I hope you're doing well. How is the gamba going? And thank you for the hydrate.
More passion, more passion, more energy, more energy, more footwork, more footwork, more footwork, more passion, more energy, more energy.
Thank you for that. I definitely needed to get up for a moment. Should I get... You know what? Yeah, more passion, more energy, more footwork. Okay, I'm gonna get the dung collector for Volp. How's it going? How are you today? I'm doing pretty well. I'm chilling here with the Wandering Village. It's a very cool game. Having a good time with it. Building my little village on the back of our Ondu, which is this giant walking animal. And we are making our way over the map. Sounds like baby alligator. Those are jackdaws. But I have seen... I don't think actually... Oh wait. Ondu chooses the path. Okay, chat, are you ready for this one? Because you get to vote on this, right? I would like to go towards the mushrooms, so I'm probably going to choose southeast. But be sure to be ready and type yes or no in chat if you want the Onbu to listen to me. Or not listen to me. You ready? Bam. Let's go. Unfortunately, you don't get a lot of time to decide on this, apparently, so... Okay, vote for no. Well. I knew you were a contrarian, so not a big surprise there. Unfortunately, yeah does not work. It needs to be specifically yes or no. Oh, okay, it is a yes. Thank you, no. We did it. And you're great. You're doing great. I'm glad to hear you're doing great. That's awesome. And it is very cool. No, it's okay. I wasn't exactly expecting people to really go for that. I should probably tell the Ondu to go to sleep. That seems like a good idea. It has been accepted. So it's gonna do a big eeper soon. And because it's very tired. And I think we're okay. We're not exactly in an area where we need to move from. Jackdaws on something I'm familiar with. Do you not have them over there? The EP village? Yes, it's very EP. It is strange because the Ombu, which is this giant... Let's see, we're gonna have a little lie down. It's very strange because the Ombu can get really tired. Oh, wait, can I not tell... Oh, it just rests. Does that not make it sleep? Can I not Can I not command it to take a nap? No, apparently not. Okay, you know what? Okay, it doesn't like me trying it to get it to move. Okay, you know what? We're gonna be chilling here for a little bit. Don't worry. I mean, I thought you trusted me. It's metabolism, heart rate. How do we know this? How do we have a heart rate monitor on this thing? Okay, anyway, the mason is here. Okay, go. Make rock. Use rock. Okay, and then we need to get hold of a scavenger hut. That's gonna be... Well, we need to get the poop collector first, apparently. And then we can get a scavenger hut. With skill. It's always skill. It can only be constructed along the back. They're an old world animal. Oh, they don't exist though? Wow, really? I thought they were like crows. I thought they were... Oh. Okay, yeah, that's a big sleep. With passion and energy. I mean, you do have crows over there, right? Or... maybe they have different crows, I'm not sure. They are in the family, but they didn't want to cross the huge ocean. Yeah, that is probably true. Let's see. We were supposed to research the scavenger hut, which is there. Okay. Let's try and research it, and I will... especially for you, this one's for you, this one's for you, Volp. I put down the poop collector on the back here. You have ravens, you have crows, and yeah, we don't have grackles, I think. I don't think those live in Europe. It's, not me googling ornithology facts. Okay. The common grackle... grackle does not live in Europe. There you go. We are grackleless, apparently. I'm kind of curious why there is the poop zone around this thing. That makes me a little worried, to be honest. The research is... well, you cannot research right now because we need the resources. We also need to work on the mysterious structure, because I said we were going to try and finish that for today's stream, so we can start the story of this game. Here we are waiting for... we're waiting for the berry bushes to grow. Okay, you know what we can do? We can uproot more. I'll make it high prio. We can uproot a bunch of wild berries so that they can move them over. There's actually a lot of them here. Here. Okay, they're gonna be busy for a while, I feel, if I do that. They're gonna be very busy. Yeah, see, I maybe should not have prioritized them like that, because now instead of the collector, they're gonna be all busy harvesting berry bushes instead, which was maybe not a smart idea of me, but it's okay. There should be enough people working in order to make that okay. But yeah, in the meanwhile, these people here, it doesn't seem like they have much work to do. Okay, we'll accept 3 more nomads. So that means we need to get some more tents. Oh, why did I put it there? That was awful. Okay, there we go. Another piece of road. Okay, so they're all busy. There we go. The poop collector is ready. I'm not exactly sure how this works. It looks very stinky. So... I'm not sure who is working this thing. I hope it's not anyone. Yeah. I don't hope it's someone who does not like this kind of job. I don't know who would like this job, but I don't know. It is a very shitty job. That is true. I don't think that we can make it any better. You don't volunteer? That's okay. You can be coerced to do it. Don't worry. Okay, this woodcutting camp has there's no more logs. Okay, well. Then I will move you to over here. And they will start working on logging again. No problem. Yeah, unfortunately, it does look like at some point you do run out of resources, so we do need to manage that. Maybe later on we will get a way to... you would... Unfortunately, we don't have potatoes nor wheat, so we cannot make that right now. Replant the tree? Maybe. I'm not sure if we can do replanting. Right now, it doesn't look like we can. So, we'll have to do the best and see what we can do with it. Okay, so scavenger hut is mostly waiting for materials that we need. We need a lot of wooden planks as well, so they're working hard on making those. Probably, that was not what I intended to do, but I'll probably speed up the game a bit, because mostly we're waiting for materials now. So, and other than that, yeah, it looks like they're delivering a lot of berry seeds, so they're now planting all of these berry bushes, which is what I intended to have happen, so that's very good. Let's also... Let's prio harvest a bunch of mushrooms. They're also decaying, so that's not so great. Oh, there's a bunch of them here as well, actually. Okay, C is harvest. And then I can prio harvest. So you see now they're all working on getting these extra mushrooms out, which is nice. And it looks like they all got them here as well. Our food supply is looking good. Our research is moving forward. We're getting all the materials that we need, so that's nice. And I should be able to tell them to start researching very, very soon. So that's good. Unfortunately, we can't seem to keep our villagers very happy right now. And that's mostly to do with that their hope, which is the starting happiness, is starting to decrease. So I need to actually increase their food quality. I need to get them decoration, which is not something I have either. Which is not researched yet, unfortunately. I wonder if their problem is that they don't have enough plots. Maybe I can add some more. It's either that or they don't have... I don't know what research they need. I guess it's... Oh, they don't have enough water. Okay. But it's strange that they seem to run out of water all the time, because I do have 2 water collectors running. I think I might need a 3rd one just here for the mycologist. Okay, at least that's very quick to build, so we'll do that. Okay. Oh, we've actually done the research. Okay, so scavenger hut is ready. We can now send out workers to find resources. You can pet the ombu? Okay, we need that. At some point. Produces wood by mining giant trunks. It's more efficient than woodcutting camps. And the quarry is more efficient than the mining camp. Okay, so we get more efficient ways to get resources. That's also very good. Okay. Let's get the scavenger hut going then. And we need to put it... it needs to go on the side. Okay. What about here? This seems like a good spot. And then we'll run the road to it. Okay, there we go. Unfortunately, it doesn't even need to wait for some materials again, especially wooden planks. We don't have those. And in terms of research, let's see what can I... Maybe I can do some older research in the meanwhile. We can learn how to place cacti. The water tank. I would probably want the water tank if I can. And we need... What's this? Scavenger hut is under construction. Okay. Oh. Looks like we're moving again. Or at least our ombu is awake. Yes. It's walking. Okay. There we go. And we're going to close down the research center again. Is there anything wrong with this farm? It's running out of water again. Okay, we really need more of these. I think I might actually build another one, because it seems to run out so fast. And, you know, I'm going to put you here. Okay, it's going to destroy a couple of plots, but we can add some more over here. And then here I'm actually encroaching on the berry plantation. That's okay, I think. There we go. Let me get another person working on that, so that's very good. This should be done very soon. There we go. They're already working on it. Slow down. Okay. So we can now do scavenging missions. So what this means is that I can send them out to... What's this? Effley egg. Or iron ore. And this one has biogas. Stone, iron ore. Let's try to get the iron ore. Okay, so it's going to take 1 day to do that. And we will start on the structure now. Okay, let's see. There we go. So now we're already bringing in resources. We're bringing in stone slabs and everything, so that's good. Having the inventory over there is a little awkward, but it's okay for now, I feel. It's not like you have access to running water. You only get rainwater. That is true. From here, the only water you can get is rainwater, so we do need to collect a lot of it. And unfortunately, it depends on how damp the air is. So we have a humidity meter here, and if it becomes very arid, then, well, we cannot collect any rainwater from the skies, which is a little bit of a problem, I feel. Okay, so the clay is still good. Actually, I think we have quite a bit of clay. Good amount of stone. And we're now mostly waiting again for both the sawmill and the stonemason to build everything. I would build more of these, but unfortunately it doesn't seem like I have quite enough people to do that. Especially if I want some people to research as well and work in all these quarries and lumberjacking and all that good stuff. Right, this building, okay, it's missing resources, but I knew that because they're still working on making those. We actually ran out of berries. How is that possible? Oh no, they are working on it. Okay. I guess it's because they don't have enough berry seeds to plant. So, what I can maybe do is yoink. I'm gonna have a look again if I can find more berry bushes around the area. Okay, I need to go really remote now, it seems. Oh, what's this? Scavenging party is ready. Oh, it looks like they've already gone. Oh, what's this? A shrine. Gives ancient notes. Okay, there was a mine. We went to this mine. Ruined settlement, which has corn. But I'm gonna send them here because I want to find out what an Effley egg is. Oops. Didn't mean to hit that, of course. That was a bit silly. And until then, well...
Bitch, I'm a bird, go.
Hey, welcome in, Shia. How's it going? Thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? How was Osu? Did you manage to get through a lot of songs? Do you play it with your mouse or with a tablet? Yeah, welcome in, rats. My name is Jay. Welcome to the Gilded Cage. Together with Jason, who's on my shoulder. We play games here, so make sure to grab yourself a cold drink, pull up to the bar, and make yourself comfy. Isn't that a crow? It's Corvid adjacent. I might be a blue jay, but all Corvids are welcome. The only requirement to be here is that you do like... you do have to like birds, otherwise this is not the right stream for you. But yes, today we are playing the Wandering Village, which is a city builder. A city builder that you play on the back of a giant... they're called an onbu, is a giant dinosaur. And if you have to raid and run, if you have to get yourself something to eat or drink, or run errands, go to the shops, go to bed, any of that, then please go and do that. And if not, you are more than welcome to stay with us while we... Are you gonna get some pizza? Nice. What pizza are you having? What is your preferred toppings? I usually go for 4 cheese or 4 seasons. I think 4 cheese, excellent. I knew it. That's the all the cheese. Very true. We do need all of the cheese. But yeah, go enjoy your pizza. You're a rat. It's true. All right. Go and enjoy your pizza. And if I'm still around after you finish your lovely pizza, then you are more than welcome to hang with us. And if not, then I hope you had a great stream and that you enjoy the rest of your evening. I thought you were the bird controlling a human puppet. It's complicated, okay? You leave me in the background. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you. But yes, so what we are doing here is we are setting up our little nomad civilization. We have a whole bunch of tents. We are gathering a bunch of resources. And I actually need to gather more of them because there's a bunch of things here that I want to gather. These mushrooms. And we are trying to survive because right now I'm still more or less in the tutorial because I need to finish this mysterious structure which will start story mode of the game. And right now what I'm trying to mostly make sure is that either Ombu doesn't die, so I need to shoot some mushrooms occasionally to feed it and make sure that we do pretty well. This place contains some fresh food. Let's go. Oh, I'm just preparing the mushroom thing. Maybe I don't need to do that anymore, actually, because I think our Umbo here is going to stop and eat a whole bunch of these very yummy there we go. Beautiful. And if any of you raiders are still around, let me know how the Osu went. And what songs Shia was playing. Because I don't know much about the music selection that you have. Okay, we can go again. Oh yeah, we're going to go to the shrine because that seems like it has some very valuable ancient notes in it. Oops, keep hitting the wrong button. I'm sorry. I'm supposed to hit tab and I keep hitting escape instead. Which makes me drop a new save. That's not what I wanted to do. Yeah. Well, you are nom 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 nom. Oh, okay. You ate them fast. Okay. That's good though. In the meantime, what I'm gonna be checking is. Oh, I can research the water tank. Okay, let's go and do that. And in the meantime, is this thing working? This production starts when it does the poop. Okay, well, there's not much I can do about that. There we go. Let me see if I can pick up some more berries. All the berries, they are eating all the berries. I don't understand why they eat the berries first. I think it's probably because eating raw beets does not taste very good. I need to find a kitchen at some point or see if there is kitchen technology in this game that we have access to, because otherwise things are going to become complicated very fast. Okay. So it looks like the researchers are on their way. Unfortunately, I only have one builder ready because... what's this? There's nothing to mine anymore. Okay, so we're going to move you to... over here, then. There. Raw beets are not pleasant? No, they're not. I have eaten raw beets in a salad. It's not good. I would much rather eat I'd say pretty much any other vegetable raw than beets. They're pretty nasty. For anyone here in chat who has not tried beets, imagine eating soil. That's what it tastes like. It tastes like earth. Not the most pleasant. If you cook them, it's better, but not by much. Okay, so there actually are a couple saplings growing, so we can get trees back very slowly. Oh, there's a sneaky berry bush in here, so let's also grab that. And Oh, actually, while we're finishing this building, it turns out we can research building upgrades. Supposedly, we can have the advanced funnel or specialized membrane. But we need to research building upgrades, which is, if we go look at the research tree, that is over here. And then we have the ability to upgrade buildings. I do have to say, it also feels a little bit like Frostpunk because you have a very limited area to build in. So you need to manage your resources well. And I feel that if you were to play this on a higher difficulty, you'd probably have to manage it really well and be very careful with what you do. Okay, so it looks like the mysterious tower is nearly done, and then we will be able to... Also, we should probably find a way to decorate these houses to make them happier as well. Okay, so the building is nearly done. Let's go have a look at what it is. It is a antenna. Wait, really? Wait. How did they invent satellite technology just like that? What? But let's go talk about it. No joke. It's a satellite dish. How did they have this technology? All right, how wonderful. I can't believe you managed to repair it. Isn't that just that thing from your father's stories? What was it called again? I think you're right. It appears to be something called an antenna tower. Legend has it that these towers could capture vibrations in the air and convert them into speech, connecting the ancient wandering cities to the people on the ground below. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. We don't even know if it works yet. Well, there's only one way to find out, isn't there? Let's activate it. Would you do the honors, my friend? Wait, whoa. Okay, we need to talk about this, right? Just before we're doing farming, we're collecting water from we have rain collectors, we have farms, we're mining rocks with pickaxes, and now suddenly you're telling me that you have electricity. What are you? We didn't even have iron ore. We just got iron ore, and we didn't need it. This thing is made out of stone and wood. Okay. They have respirators. The soil is contaminated. They have antenna. It is post-apocalyptic. Apparently so. But let's hit it. So it's transmitting even. Okay. Wonderful. And if anyone else there also has one of these antenna towers, we might be able to hear them. I didn't think I could get so excited in my old age. Theoretically, yes, but let's remain vigilant. It's a dog-eat-dog world, and we can't afford to trust just anyone. Could you at least try to feign a little excitement, dear? Alright, well, we need to now wait for a transmission from somebody else. Alright, that's done. We've researched... I don't even remember what we were researching. Was it the water tank? Okay, let's do building upgrades. And let's put down a water tank. Probably over here because this has free water. No. Yeah, we'll put it here. There we go. Okay, so in terms of building upgrades, we can't do it quite yet because we need more advanced resources again. So I'm gonna tell the researchers to, well, chill for a little bit. And then we will try and build a water tank. Also have the the music's picking up, so this is how we know it's gonna be important. We're probably gonna receive something special. Either that or we're gonna receive ads. That would be very unfortunate. Okay, so we do have the egg, but we have no way to... We have dung, but we don't have a compost heap. Okay, the scavengers are back. One of the only few remaining settlements that has not been swallowed by the poisonous plants. This one is rocks. We already did this. This is already done. Let's go get some more tools, shall we? That seems useful. Okay. Oh yeah, by the way, I just forgot our Onbu is named Ancient Chimkin because chat wanted it to be named that way. Alright, water tank is go. Very nice. So we now should have plenty of water in here for the people to use. Ancient Chimkin. Okay, let's see. Research. We're waiting. You know, I could probably build another stonemason and another carpenter, actually. Chat is wild? It always is. Chat is always wild.
Remember who you are.
Needs to always be reminded that you are the that as Bird you are the progeny of the mighty dinosaur. That's such a good video. This is such a stupid clip. Wow, this farm is really popping off. Look at that. Also, they have 100... Oh, no. Never mind. I was gonna say they have a lot... Why are you shaking the beat? What are you doing with that? Are you trying to weigh how heavy it is? I don't know. We'll take it like that. Okay, so... Unfortunately, I'm not super happy anymore, so I need to figure out how to deal with that, because otherwise they're gonna be pretty upset, I feel. I kind of wonder what is with the... Okay, so this building is definitely working. Because we have poop. Oh, it pollutes the area around it. That's why. Okay, so it makes... If you live close to this thing, they will be unhappy. Okay. Point taken. We'll make sure not to... yes, they're also unhappy because all they eat is beets and berries. That's true, actually. I really need to find the... Oh, we got the transmission coming in? Let's see. The antenna, it's working. It's actually working. We have just received our first transmission. Oh, hear me? If you please. We hear you, but the signal's rather bad. Could you please repeat? You Onbu talk, blueprint, upgrade, antenna. Hello? We've lost the signal. But it looks like they managed to send us something. Let's see here. It appears to be an upgrade blueprint of an upgrade for our antenna tower. Just like they said. An upgrade? For this thing we just dug out of the ground a few days ago? I'm really not sure about this. How in the world would anyone have access to this kind of technology? Don't be so skeptical now, dear. Everything has worked out so far, hasn't it? So far. But I don't think we can find the materials the blueprint calls for on our Onbu. We should keep an eye out for any landmarks on the ground and send scavengers there. Once we've completed the upgrade, we might be able to re-establish contact. Considering the fact they mentioned Onbu, they might have even more invaluable information. It's interesting that they seem to know this. Wait, I actually have... No, I don't have enough iron ore to do it, but we'll try for sure. Okay, nice. Looks good. Actually, is there a mine nearby? There is a mine over there, but I sent them the other way, and it looks like there's another junction there. We've already traveled 160 kilometers. Nice. That's pretty far. Okay. What can we do? Okay, food supply secured. Even though it's all beets. I'm waiting for materials to be built. There we go. So we have another stonemason. And another carpenter shop going up very soon. I'll probably take people out of somewhere else. Let me see, actually. I think we can probably take someone from the farm. Maybe one air well less. Probably one onbuologist. And put them to work in these, because these are things that we need a lot of. But yeah, it looks like iron is not something that we can find here. Which makes sense. I do wonder about these ancient logs though. So because they were talking about we can build it. Oh no, never mind. I found them. Yeah, giant trunk can be mined for wood by a sawman. It's 1,000. Okay. And the same for these. There's 1,000 stone in this boulder. Yeah, that's a lot of stone actually. Okay, so luckily with all these buildings, we should probably get to producing things fairly fast. And here it's already doing the upgrade. I thought we didn't have enough. I thought we needed more iron ore for this. But maybe we can make it work. That would be nice. Oh yeah, unfortunately our one storage is really far. I should probably put another one there. It's pretty cheap at least, so not a big deal. There are planes? Hang on. Oh, those are from us. That's from those are the scavengers returning. Oh, I was thinking, are we getting invaded or? Oh. We got oh wow, this thing is looking really advanced now. Let's go have a look at that. The upgrade is complete. Well done. Well, we have to wait for someone to contact us to see whether it has actually made any difference. This thing gets more and more hideous the longer I look at it. I mean, look, it's an antenna tower. It's not pretty. I wouldn't want to live next to one either. Especially the mobile phone one. It's not very pretty. Hideous? I think it's okay. Let's just call it beautiful in its own way. Alright then. So we have to wait for transmission then. And in the meantime, let's go scavenge a little more. Let's go for... Well, we ran out of iron ore, so I'm probably going to send them there. We shoved a bunch of iron ore in the tower. Right, we didn't even smelt it. We don't have any smelters. All we did was shove raw ore into a tower and we get advanced telecommunications equipment. It's that easy. It makes so much sense. Oh. What are we doing? No, it still looks cool. Chillin'. Okay. Can we research? Yes. Okay. Okay, that's a storage. That should be okay. We're skipping a couple ages with this one? Yeah. There's a lot of questions, no? I mean, these are straw huts, but we have no straw. How did we build them? No idea. What do they take? It takes wooden logs, but they're straw huts. Actually, all of these buildings look like they have straw roofing. How did we make that? Don't know. This building has a cloth over it. I think we'll chalk it down to... With skill. It's all skill. But I think all of these games have this, right? In Factorio, you're slapping an iron plate together into an advanced machine. How do you do it? Pure skill. There's always some how should we call it? Suspension of disbelief that we need. It is a video game after all, and I think there's nothing wrong with that. I think hyper-realism is not always very fun. Let's see if there's any sneaky berries I can get rid of. There's one. Those are saplings. Oh, there's a bunch of them. There you go. I see you sneaky berry bushes. Let's get them. There's one in the corner there. One there. You can't hide from me. Oh, there's one too. I almost forgot about that. Oh, they're hiding. They're hiding between the trees. We need to investigate even further. Look at that. There's one right there. There's one right here. How? Little sneaky bushes. Hiding between the trees. You have to go hunt for them. Any of you... Oh, yeah, there's one. Yeah, I see. There's a whole bunch of them. They're all chilling under the tree. You thought you were safe, huh? I have wizened up to your disguise. Out of all the things I would be expecting to. It should be noted that the person wearing us seemed to be wearing a lab coat. How did we even see that? Did we invent screens or? Okay, let's get this thing working. I think actually nothing to gather. Okay, then I'm going to get rid of some staff. Oh, what are we doing? Oh, we're doing a sleep. Okay, yeah. He's tired. That's fair. Air well. Oh, right. We have 200 water available, so they're probably not going to be doing very much. Okay, scavengers are back. We'll send them to a shrine quickly. And then... Okay, so we have some more ads coming up very soon. So we'll probably see if there's any small things that I can still do. And until then, I will send you on your merry way. Okay, let's try and at least research the building upgrades. That's probably something quick we can knock out. They probably are the remains of the previous civilization from before whatever catastrophe made the land uninhabitable. It's hard to say, right? It's hard to say. Might be. I think actually these air wells, we can probably unstaff 1 or 2 of them because we have so much water now. Okay, let's try look at the upgrades. Then I can probably upgrade one that's still working. There you go, advanced funneling. And we can upgrade. Why else would you live on the back end? Oh, I don't know. I don't know the culture. I don't know why they decided to start doing this. It's all a mystery, really. That's... Oh, no, I don't want to do it like that. What can we get? Town square. Raises happiness by 1. Villagers move faster on stone roads. Kitchen. There you go. We should get this. So we can cook. We can fish, but only in water. Okay. A hut. We should probably have researched that after. Okay, let's research kitchens. Oh, we got another transmission. We have received another transmission, and it seems to be our mysterious benefactor from last time. We actually managed to complete it. I'm impressed. How's the she's wearing modern clothes. What is happening? How's the connection on your end? Hello there. We can hear you loud and clear now. I am Waltraud, one of our village's elders. On behalf of everyone here, thank you very much for the blueprint. But if I may ask, who are you? And why do you possess this technology? Right, I haven't properly introduced myself. You can call me Nona. I've always been interested in learning new things, and residing in an old research facility surrounded by ancient books and technology has certainly helped. But I'm currently much more interested in who you are. A people living on an Onbu, a species long thought to have gone extinct. A real living, wandering village. How do you know so much about us? I'm sorry, who are you? My name is Theodore, and I'm another one of the elders here. So would you please answer my question? Of course, I see. Well, my facility here is in surprisingly good condition, which means that it can gather a lot of data from all around the world. The seismometers capture the rhythm of your Onbu's gait. The long-range microphones record the melody of its sounds. It's also incredible. The fact that you managed to construct a crude transmitter is just a metaphorical cherry on top. See dear, I told you this would be a good idea. But Nona, why did you contact us? Would you like to come here and join us? Oh, thank you very much for the offer, but I can't leave the facility just yet. No, there's something much more urgent that I need to discuss with you. Surely you've noticed that the spread of the poisonous fungi is getting worse every day. Yes, unfortunately. A lot of people are seeking refuge in our village, many of them already afflicted by the poisonous spores. There seems to be no end in sight. You're right, there isn't. Not if we don't do something, that is. But with your ability to survive out there, and the technology at my disposal, we might just be able to fight back. Fight back? How do you imagine us fighting back against what has plagued this world for generations? Scattered across these lands are relics of the old world. I will tell you more about them when the time is right. But know this, I do have a plan, and with those relics in hand, we stand a chance. You want us to run errands for you? Even that we're barely managing to survive. Any distraction could be the death of us. I understand your reservations, but I believe the ultimate fate of not only your village, but the entire world might depend on this. And you're the only ones I could ask. Because this is something only a wandering village could achieve. No, I say we shouldn't do this. Why should we trust an outsider? Why should you trust me? Why should I trust you? It's been hundreds of years since anyone has seen a Nombu. How do I know you're not just going to exploit it for your own gain like all those other humans before you? Oh, she has a good point about human nature, that is true. What we do is none of your business, and we don't need to trust us. You don't need to trust us because you just want to use us for your own gain. Now hold on here, Dona. Just hear me out. I can only speak for myself, but I would not want to exploit our Onbu. We all need each other, and that's why I would like to live in harmony, not only with Onbu, but also with you. I know it can be a difficult balance to strike, but we're all doing our best. And it is not my husband's decision what we as a village do, it is our leaders. So please, tell us where we would be able to find these relics. Thank you. I will try and locate one close to you, and I'll be in touch once I know more. Theo, you can't talk to people like that. Sure you can. I guess we can give it a shot. I'll be in my tent. Well, you can be so difficult sometimes. I'll know you make the right decision for us, my friend. Okay, so... Alright, we've been sent on the fetch quest. Get the old relics, stop the killer mushrooms, and that will be it. So I think with that revelation and the good progress that we made, as you can see, we've already got quite a lot of things set up. I think this is a good point to send you on to somebody else. So I want to thank you all. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that you had a great time. I'm going to put us back in the bar.